He had a good day. Just a lot of confidence at the plate, and Matt Adams too. A couple big hits, driving in runs, but yeah, obviously big day for Carp. He's just been in a good spot. Early on, he's having some balls that he was making a good pass at and would foul off, and I know he's getting frustrated. It's nice to see him take off right now. Yeah. Yeah, good offense. I mean, good at-bats all the way through. And, Yachty squared up 2 balls that thought both of them were probably gone. And not a whole lot to show for it. He's been making some hard outs lately. But overall, just, we talk about that relentless at-bat, not giving up anything. And guys are in a good place. And, to give up a lead like that, too, you could see teams rolling over. Tyler came in, did a terrific job keeping us back, getting us back in. Well, he had a little bit of lead when we got back in there, but keeping it there, and then the rest of the guys finishing it off. But just a good, consistent effort all the way through. Yeah, love it. Yeah, I mean, I believe that's been going on most of this season now. When Steven's been in the second spot, I believe he was creating a tough at-bat for Holly or whoever's behind him. And I just feel like we have a group of guys that are taking the same kind of at-bats and, try to put them in places where they can create some big innings and get opportunities to drive runs in. I think that was part of the purpose of Steven today, and he had some opportunities, did a great job with it. And but once again, I think you could plug him in just about anywhere, like a number of our guys.
Was the top 4 in the lineup more Padres or lefty, or might give it a little run?
Well, I don't think it was a lefty thing. To me, I think Diaz is the one that's the majority of this question, and it was more of just trying to give him some time, and you're going to continue to. We don't want to put the weight of the world on a young player, a guy who hasn't been around this game at this level very long, and so try to put him in a spot where he can shine, and every time we see something we like it, we'll continue to give him a little bit more, but not throw too much on him too soon. I just think it's a fine line to always be walking, and he's obviously been very consistent so far this season. We'd love to see him do that for not just 162, but for many years. I think it's important how we start him off here and get him in a good place, and right now he's taking advantage of it wherever we put him.
Anything on Randall pitching?
Randall just had some back tightness, and so precautionary more than anything else, just getting him out. Yeah, he said actually he felt a little something yesterday when he was throwing and was just trying to push through, and I could tell when he was running something didn't look quite right, and he denied. And then when I watched him go after a ball in the outfield, I saw the same thing. And finally, he came clean. He's one of those young players who's had injuries in the past, and I think he's tired of being one of those players. And he's one of those guys at that spot in their career, they just want to push. And so in a situation like this, he could have kept playing and would have probably had a real good night. And but when we see something and we can be proactive, get him out, see if we can get ahead of it, and hopefully, get it in the past. My concerns about Wacha? Nope, just one of those days. Yeah. No, I think he's going to have some effectiveness in the top of the zone. You guys have heard me say the same thing many times. I still believe he needs to be in the bottom. I think he can go up top and finish a guy off. I think it's a very good pitch for him, but I think if he tries to live up there, the effectiveness of the other pitches might not be as crisp as he wants. This is only going off the best games we've seen this kid throw, and that's when he's established the bottom. Thought he threw a couple nice breaking balls. Changeup looked pretty good. We saw some swing and misses. He did use the top well, but that's a fine line to walk. Not many guys can live in the top of the strike zone, and you know, to me, Michael's stuff is really close, and he'll be just fine.
With Carpenter, all his numbers are where they normally are, so maybe the batting average, what have you seen from him?
Yeah, I think that batting average is probably not where it needs to be or where he'd like it to be. There's some swing and misses early in the season. Once again, having those pitches that he probably could have done some damage with, and just a click off, put him into compromised counts, and then just a little uncharacteristic with not putting the ball in play. But right now, this is a guy that we know we have, and anxious to watch him keep this good feel for a long time. Yeah. Yeah. This is, I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned.